Welcome back to Things That Fold. As the COVID-19 situation continues and many people are stuck at home, we realize that your home has become your office, your gym, your restaurant, your everything, and you have to fit your work equipment, your gym equipment, your whole life into, at least in our case, a small Manhattan apartment. I hope that many of you have at least somewhat larger places to stay. So, one thing when you're stuck at home is it's so important to have some sort of physical activity for your health, for your mental health, and just to try and keep that routine if that's something you normally do. Not all of us have access to a space where we can use large scale exercise equipment. So I am so excited here to take a look at the Brazyn Morph collapsible foam roller. Some of you may have heard of it from Shark Tank, and we are going to be unboxing this today. So let's get started. You see it's a reasonably sized box. I can bring my handy banana for scale. Not that really the external box matters so much. Let's see how big the actual roller is. I'm going to open it up. Ooh, look how pretty. It's really nicely wrapped as if for a gift. I feel like I could take this, pop it in a gift bag, and give it to someone. But as I pick it up, oh my goodness, my first thought is this is a lot heavier than I expected. To be determined how that will impact its usage, we will see. But it definitely was not what I was expecting. Okay, so before we get to the special foam roller, let's see what else is in the box. Okay, so we have some very animated instructions here about how to open the foam roller, right? And we have here some exercises that you can do with your foam roller. I think that's kind of nice. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera, but this is like a very glossy booklet here. And there is some promotional material here about the difference between their two foam rollers. They have the Alpha and the Bravo, right? We are, of course, reviewing the Bravo, which has a smoother surface for a more traditional foam rolling feel. We are not reviewing the Alpha, which is the deep tissue massage foam roller. Interestingly, I just noticed that it said here that it's sustainably made with bamboo. I did not know that. And we'll have to do some research into how that compares to the materials for other foam rollers. And it says lightweight, just 1.5 pounds. I don't know why this felt so heavy to me when I picked it up, but apparently it's just 1.5 pounds, yet can support 350 pounds. And here they talk about some accessories that you can purchase, which we will look at later. I did purchase a skin for the roller, which we'll check out in a little bit. And then, it comes with a mesh carry bag. I love when folding products come with some kind of enclosure or case that you can store it in that keeps them closed. I get why they did mesh, so it didn't get, I guess, smelly because it's gym equipment. But at the same time, it doesn't feel very protective if it's mesh to keep out dust or whatever. It has a handle from the top, so you can grab it that way. It has a drawstring. It has a hanging loop. You are prepared for wherever you want to go with this foam roller. It seems definitely like this bag is meant for travel, as opposed to just meant for standalone storage. Okay, so the big reveal, the actual foam roller itself. I love this pretty paper they wrapped it in. It's just such a nice touch, in my opinion. Let's see if I can slide it out. No, this is definitely a break the sticker one here. Okay. Wow, this is orange. Oh my goodness. That was my first thought when I see this. It's definitely foam. It's a dense foam, not a styrofoam type of thing. And it has a very prominent instruction manual thing here. Pull until both discs hit U-shaped stoppers. Okay, so let me take the instructions off over here. Now, I know in some unboxing videos on the internet, people like to secretly test it out beforehand and then repack and unbox. I personally like to give you my genuine reactions. So I have not yet attempted to open this foam roller. Oh, and as promised, the banana for scale. So you have a sense of how big it is, right, when it's folded. Okay, the thickness, it's like banana sized thickness. Okay, so what we do, it says pull until both discs hit U-shaped stoppers. So I see these loops here. I presume that's what we're pulling. Okay. Oh, it's turning into a, ooh, okay. I felt it hit these U-shaped stoppers, and now that I've done that, you can see the cord retracted back in, right? And this is what the side looks like. This, interestingly, on the side here is metal. Or feels like metal to me, which is very interesting because I didn't know that that was inside of foam rollers. I don't think that's standard for a foam roller. And this has some kind of interesting canvasy or woven material here, like you might see on some shoes, maybe some seat belts, something like that. And you know I'm always very concerned about materials because how can we clean them, right? Here's the other side. It's identical. To be determined whether this loop here will get in the way when we're foam rolling. I don't know. But it feels very sturdy. There's no possible way I could push this in. Again, we will be doing a full review. This is just an unboxing at the moment. So we'll test it out. We'll let you know how that goes, right? We also have a skin that I purchased for it. Why did I purchase a skin? I am so happy that these are available because it's like a little pillowcase for your foam roller. I don't want to roll this all over some dirty floor. I don't want to get sweat and grossness on it. Like, look how deep these grooves are here, right? I don't know if you can see how deep these grooves are. They have to be at least 1 centimeter. You don't want to get anything in that. It's not conducive to being cleaned. So when we review it, I'll show you how we put on our sleeve because we're just doing an unboxing now. But one of my worries right now, right away, is I see that the sleeve doesn't cover the sides. And there are these holes here that who knows what could get inside. Maybe because I have small children, I'm always prepared for the worst when it comes to disasters and messes. Maybe some of you are going to be foam rolling in a pristine, pristine utopia type gym space. But for those of us who are not, all right. So I'm pushing into collapse, right? And again, this is the skin. We will follow up with a detailed review, of course, but we just wanted to start with you off with this unboxing for any of you that are trying to keep life as normal as possible under some very difficult and unprecedented circumstances. We hope that you all stay safe. Follow us on Twitter to find out when we're going to be releasing the review, and thank you for joining us.